Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It is October 1st, 2020, and I have my entire UI screwed up here. So I'm going to try and fix that first, because that would be very awkward to not have it be fixed. There it is. There we go. We fixed it. We fixed it. But it is my birthday month. Decided to go with the route of going with Beat the Backlog over doing a Castlevania marathon. That is most likely what we'll probably be doing. That or Devil May Cry for the end of the month, assuming we can get through our next Beat the Backlog project, which I'm excited because it is the latest game that's available, at least currently in the States, of Ys 8. It's not actually the 8th in the series, apparently. But it is definitely, you know what, actually I should start doing? I need to start actually making the banners and stuff and switching over to chats as like, hey, we're going to be playing this game here. I think that would be awesome. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, I'm not doing that. We're going to be playing a little bit of Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. I don't know if it's Dana or Dana, but it's one of the two. And I'm sure I'll be corrected because I'm sure there'll be plenty of narration there. Which apparently is actually storyline-wise, because apparently they made a timeline. Or Falcom made a timeline here. This is actually after the one Ys game that has never been released outside of Japan, which was Ys 5. Apparently also known as Kefin. According to this fan website here, it is a very in-depth fan website called Digital Emelos. So that's another reference to Ys here. You know, there's a reason why I don't call myself a hardcore of anything. There's always just someone else who's just super hardcore. Like, that takes it to the nth level that I will never be able to reach. But why don't we get things started here and let's enjoy our next RPG, our next story here, because I love myself a good action RPG, and settle in for a long one, because this is going to be... Games are only getting longer, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the latest one. Although I did put in, hopefully it works, the HD pack that goes with this game. So we'll get everything in high quality in 720p. Speaking of 720p, apparently it's only going to be in 720p. What the heck? Just maximize. Really? You're going to do that to me? There better be options here. There better be options here, because I see that red bar there. I'm going to get rid of that red bar. That's one of these options here. I normally do like my games windowed here, but this is one of the few times I'm actually surprised it actually is doing that. And don't tell me the screen. Here you go. Perfect. That is... You do 10... Why would you do that to me? Yes, apply those changes there. We're going to full screen. Thank you. Thinking of options, why don't we go over the options here? Because I always like going over the options first. We got vibration. I don't even use vibration. Autosave process. Lovely. That's something we'll be using. Text speed. We'll go with... You know, actually, no, we'll go with normal. Auto text. Auto text speed. Normal. So we have a perfectly good option if we need to skip text, which we probably won't. A lot of options here. I'm actually a little bit surprised here. Hopefully we can actually change things. Good, you can actually switch their tactics. So, attack correction. Is set to automatic when locked on. Always attacked in the direction the enemy's locked on. I'd rather have free reign. Extra skill animation is set to simple. The extra skill animation will be simplified. So I'm assuming that means they're going to shorten it. So for now, we're going to go with the full length. Ally behavior, since this is based off of what we just beat last month of Memories of Celceta, this actually also is based off Ys 7, so we basically have a choice between attack and evasion. Ally skill use restrictions, what skills allies will when not controlled by the player. Interesting. I like that. That is actually a nice option to see. Ally display, hide, or display. We'll go with hide. Joystick sensitivity, we'll just leave it with the default for now. Lock-on detection, all around. Yep, we're getting started here. I always, I'll be honest, I've always been inspired by John Bain, Total Biscuit, to always go through the options before you play a game. I always feel like it's a nice thing to do, at least if you're starting something. I know he did basically impressions. He never, you could effectively call them reviews in a way, but they weren't all-encompassing, because there have been some times where, yeah, you dig a bit deeper, and man, the game goes south real quick compared to the impression of like a glowing impression. It's our next ease game here. So priority here, balanced, auto lock on. No, lock on new enemy. Camera, we'll go with normal, that should be fine. Camera inertia? Interpolations, yeah, sure, let's go with smooth for now. Loading tips, we'll leave them off for now. However, loading will take longer, interesting. Display guide icon, symbols, numbers, or letters, really? Huh. Enemy statuses, sure, let's leave those all on. Minimap, rotate with screen, please do. Enemy on minimap, very nice. Oh, wow. You know, it definitely has been a while since Falcom always has, like, big gaps between their latest releases. This game was actually released in 2017. I did not get this game until 2018, and I have not played it until 2020, apparently. I've got problems. I really lament not buying the game immediately, but at the same time, it was such a mess that NIS did. This game was very controversial that I didn't buy it immediately simply because NIS America, who did the localization, you know, it's always either NIS or Xseed. I'm more partial to Xseed than I am NIS now, simply because as of late NIS, despite applying for their place to actually work there multiple times, both places actually, overall they're good companies, but they keep botching things. NIS specifically. And this is one of their big things that they really botched. Not only the localization itself, but also the voice acting, the script. Basically, it was a top-down mess, unfortunately. Now, from what I understand, they actually had to redo everything, which is actually one of the other reasons why I didn't not just buy the game, which also kind of sucked because there was a pre-order bonus. That had it where if you pre-ordered the game, or bought it within the first couple weeks, you actually got to choose like a costume for Adol. Was the original armor set of what he looked like originally in Ease 1 and 2. So, real big downside not being able to actually see like a 3D model of that. And true to their word, you cannot get that unless you pre-ordered the game. Let's go with windowed. Let's go with borderless. I don't know why I didn't do borderless. Sound. I always actually like turning up the voices just in case. Should probably all, speaking of voices, actually, I need to turn up my own audio settings up. 1 second. Out of my normal. Playback setting, interesting. Let's leave that on. And graphics, we gotta go with the Ultra. Speaking of which, there's actually one other thing we gotta get rid of. Oh, Shadow Caster, so never mind. That's ambient inclusion, draw distance. We gotta go Ultra. We gotta see what's ahead of us. We gotta see that foliage. Let's see here. Requires reloading map. Interesting. Anti-aliasing. Ambient inclusion. What was the one that always did like... Is it glare? Well, I think if anything this stream, we're gonna be blinded by the light here. Button configuration. What do we got here? They didn't even bother doing Xbox style. I'm gonna have a bit of an interesting time here. Really? Circle? You know what? Okay. You know, I'm gonna accept that. Actually, no. No, I'm not. What is this? What is with the... Oh my god, these controls are a mess. These controls are not what I expected. An evade button and a dash button? Oh, evade and dash are the... I don't know how to feel now about this. You know what? For tonight, I'll actually go with the default, and then from there on, I will actually figure out what we're going to do with that. Adjust buttons. The control being used does not require adjustment. How lovely. Got ourselves a gallery. A movie gallery. Hopefully we'll actually see the opening movie. I definitely didn't get an opening movie when I opened this. Loading. How many save slots do we have? 255. Let's see if we can use them all. For now, why don't we jump on in? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was expecting Nightmare. An extremely unreasonable wait, hang on a second. An easy difficulty that's accessible to anyone. Perfect for those who struggle with action games. Normal. The standard difficulty for anyone who wants to enjoy the story and the gameplay. Hard. For those who desire the thrill of engaging action. Recommended for experienced players of the E-series. An extremely Nightmare. An extremely unreasonable difficulty. Meant for true masters of extraordinary ability. Inferno. The cruel, merciless difficulty. Empty bottles are consumed, item limits are reduced, enemies are faster, and more. Hang on a second. We gotta look at something here. I gotta look at these achievements. Gotta look at those achievements. What are the achievements for this game here? Is there an achievement for beating this on the highest difficulty? That is the question. Let's see here. I swear I can never understand the PlayStation trophies. No, not getting any Inferno. How about you? Beyond Nightmare. Witness the true ending on Night... Oh, no. Why would you do this to me? Why are there true endings? Why would you make true endings? That is horrible. Well, here's the question board. Do we do... No, actually, apparently there isn't. It says here to get, let's see here, Beyond Nightmare. Yeah, no, there's no Inferno trophy. There's no Inferno trophy. So it's beyond, there's an achievement called Beyond the Nightmare. Witness the true ending on Nightmare difficulty or higher. And it says here, just simply to get this trophy, the entire playthrough must be completed on Normal or Inferno from start to finish. And also, apparently, whatever this true ending is. So I'm calling shenanigans here. Calling shenanigans. So, what do we want to do here, guys? Do we want to actually do the Inferno difficulty? Do we want to push ourselves like never before? Or do we want to do Nightmare? And also, push ourselves, but not play it safe at all. I'm confused about the empty bottles being consumed. As well as item limits are reduced. On Nightmare or higher. Well... If I do go back to New Game Plus this, I will probably do Inferno. But for now, we will at least... I was going to do Nightmare. That was the goal. I was not expecting an Inferno difficulty. So, I will be more than happy to explore what the and more is on my own time. Do we want loading screen tips? I don't really see a reason why we shouldn't turn that down. Considering there's no instruction booklet. I'm gonna have display. The category you just set now can be changed during the game via the options menu. Very nice. Come on, give me that beautiful opening movie. We are not the tools of any higher power. Each of us is the very embodiment of free will. Even so, there comes a time in every man's life when he must answer a call to destiny beyond human understanding. How will you respond when that moment strikes you? Truly, nothing is more awe-inspiring. I had hoped to embody such an ideal myself. Even now, many decades later, my awe for her remains unwavering. Adol Christian. Preface to Travelogue of the Gate Sea. The Isle of Seiren. South Greek. Gate C. The Lombardia, huh? Passenger liner Lombardia. That's a lot of cannons for a passenger ship. There's our adventurer. After his undescribable adventure of VIII, he is now on this ship. And also his face is apparently split in half. Adol Christian. Why is his face split in half? Literally. Like, you can actually see the line for it. I know this probably detailed.
You taking a break too?
Oh my god, I forgot there's voice acting.
Whew, what a nice breeze.
Is that Dogi? It's Dogi! Look at him! He looks completely different than he does in E7.
Wouldn't believe how suffocating it gets in the cargo hold. Gotta say, that uniform looks pretty good on you. Awfully nice of him to let us hitch a ride to Arisia in exchange for work.
We went for Nightmare board. We're in Nightmare difficulty.
They got me moving cargo around and you helping out as a sailor on this voyage. And they're even paying and feeding us too. Pretty sweet deal if you ask me.
Oh, we need to thank the captain, or we should save up while we can. Apparently, we're still given choices. I don't know why they're insisting on this, but apparently they want to add visual novel to our action game. Our action RPG. What you go with, 1 or 2? I'm gonna double check if this really is the HD pack. Alright, fine. We need to thank the captain.
Man, that Captain Barbaros. He looks intimidating, but he's a good man. Dependable, too. Thanks to him, we'll be able to hit the next stop on our journey once we dock.
Well, let me know if I missed something and need to actually restart this game on Inferno.
I'm a little sad we gotta say goodbye to Xandria.
Someone we'll never get to actually find about because E5 was never released here in the States.
But there's no time to be moping when adventure's waiting for us. I'm looking forward to it, buddy.
Then miss them we shall. In a most glorious fashion. We are not trying to 100% this in one run because it probably requires multiple playthroughs.
So, Adam, what is our next stop anyway? Once we dock in Sunyan, Greek is just around the bend.
Wherever the wind may take us, or I'm still trying to decide. Actually, you know, that makes sense considering Adol is literally an adventurer. He's the only person with the adventure title. Dogi's not an adventurer. It wasn't given to him by Eldeal. Well, wherever the wind may take us, then.
What, are you a poet now? Or are you trying to talk like Luta? If you ask me, I would have preferred heading west, along the coast of Africa.
Whoa, whoa! Are you guys voyaging to Altago?
Ah, Cathu!
Hello, Cathu.
You bet we are. Adol has always been looking for a way to get to Altago.
Unbelievable! You do know about the conflict between the Kingdom of Altago and the Roman Empire, don't you? Roman Navy vessels are pretty much the only ships that can enter that region of the sea. I heard that you're an adventurer. That just seems reckless.
Yeah, well, there's never a dull moment when I'm tagging along with this guy. Adel can't walk more than 3 steps without stepping in some kind of adventure. What do you say, Cathy? You like tagging along too?
Thanks, but I'll pass. Anyway, you two, break time's almost over. Dogi, I need you to get back to work in the cargo hold.
Back on the clock already, huh? No problem. I'll head down right now. Catch you later, Adol.
Hey, how's it going, Newton? Newton, what should I do? Or should I help out in the cargo hold too? One or two, buddy. Which one should I do? What's our choice here? I also hope you're having a good time. I hope you're actually trying out that Super Mario 35 too. Should I help it in the cargo hold too?
He can handle the rest of the work on his own. Please go see Captain Barbaros. He told me to send you to his quarters once your job was finished. The captain's quarters can be found at the quarterdeck, near the stern of the ship.
Oh, is that game out now? Let's see. Move, talk, X. Oh, X this time is our actions. X is this is a completely different set of moves. Jump button. Oh, that explains everything then. Fishing. Evade, hold to dash. Oh my god, these controls here. Extra skills R1 and L1 at the same time? What? Okay. I kind of actually want to adjust all these buttons, but okay. How to use that downloadable content? We have no downloadable content, unfortunately. Item menus DLC tab. Interesting. Oh, let's fix that. Or not? There you go. Perfect. What is that sound effect? What a massive ship. Been a while since I was on, since the last one on this pig. I wanted to hit the head, but I took a wrong turn somewhere. Too bad this ain't my ship, or I'd whiz off the deck. Sounds about right. Adel's level 2? Okay. Really? Menu? Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, we have no DLC. We have Adel's adventure or journal. Can I actually use this? No, it's just a key item. Equip. Adel's got nothing. Seriously, this is the HD pack, and Adel's face is literally split in half. Good luck with Nightmare Mode. Decided to look at the guy's description of the changes. Some of that is not pretty. I'm sure it isn't, honestly. Like I said, this game was not exactly given the best of love and attention. Be seeing land again for a while. It's a bittersweet feeling, really. But I'm happy to have you aboard helping us out, Adol. Captain's quarters, quarter deck, near the stern of the ship. I thought accompanying my father on his business trip would be more interesting. Said I watched a bunch of grown men suck up to each other. It was pathetic. What a waste of time. Store leads to below deck, go to the captain's quarters near the stern of the ship. Well, I want to explore game. Is it? Okay, so both of them will actually lead to that. Gate C always been a popular maritime trade route. That's why this is so full of pirates looking to steal cargo. Lombardia may be a passenger liner, but she's got some nice cannons just in case we gotta defend ourselves. Nothing's more important than keeping our passengers safe. Huh? What? Who says that? Sailing away on the Gate C.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Adol. Still keeping watch? Oh, you're looking for the captain. Sure, you know the captain's quarters are near the stern. Hello? That is a very attractive nun. What a perfect day for a voyage. Truly, this is a gift from the Almighty. Would you like to join me in prayer? Apparently not. I'm actually... So apparently Ys 9 is going to be the latest of the Ys games. So it'll be interesting, actually. It's below deck. Fine, game. Don't let me have free reign here.
Yes.
I have an important passenger staying in this room. Captain has instructed me not to let anyone inside. If you're looking around the ship, you might want to look elsewhere. Want to go elsewhere. Reserved for honored guests. I can't really do anything else aside from jump.
Northeast.
Oh, so it can actually hear other characters. Interesting. So we got clear skies and calm waters ahead of us. I gotta say, it's unusual for a voyage to go for this smoothly. Maybe you and Dogi are good luck charms. Oh, that's a good one. Mercantile woman. Lombardi has a pretty nice ship. More expensive than the ships I usually take, but I'm not taking any chances. A big business negotiation is waiting for me at the Sonian. I'm closing this deal no matter what. Alright. Let's go see the captain. Maybe I'm not gonna see any tips, am I?
Ah, Adol. Thank you for coming.
Dude, Barbarous looks amazing. Now that's a captain.
Please, have a seat.
And so in a gentleman's voice as well.
As I recall, you introduced yourself to me as an adventurer.
Yeah, it was given to me by an angel.
Tell me, do you know of the Isle of Seiren?
No, I've never heard of it, or I've heard of it. What should we do, guys? One or two? Crash 4 is going to be out in 30 minutes? What? That soon? It's amazing. One, never heard of it.
Understandable. The Gate to Sea is home to many islands, after all. She's a treacherous sea to navigate. More ships than I can count have run afoul of her jagged islands. But the Isle of Seiren has a particularly fearsome reputation. For you see, every ship that approaches the island sinks by some mysterious happenstance.
Every ship sinks, sir? Or where is this island located? I'm actually surprised there's another island compared to the first island we actually crashed on. Every ship sinks, sir?
Yes, its surrounding waters are perilous to navigate. But that alone does not explain why so many ships sink. About 5 years ago, a Roman vessel conducting an exploratory voyage approached the island. The sea was calm that day, and ran afoul of nothing. Yet I heard it was pulled under all the same. Grecian mythology speaks of monsters called Sirens, which lure ships to their doom.
I see what you did there, Falcom. Yeah, I expect everything to basically be based on our world, but just a little bit different.
The pirates who first discovered that island declared it cursed ground, and named it accordingly.
What's the island itself like? Or is there any way to go ashore? Also, let me know if the volume's okay, or if it's too quiet or too loud.
Well, no one alive knows the answer to that question. The unlucky ones who have set foot on the island were never seen or heard from again. Even the saltiest sailors to voyage the Gate to Sea could tell you nothing about the island.
That's unfortunate. Or I'd at least like to see it.
Huh. It seems my tale did not but stoke the fires of your adventurous spirit. I share this tale with every new member of my crew. When I first told Cathy, he was so frightened that he refused to leave his quarters. I see you're made of sterner stuff than he, lad.
Nice job, man. You're in the final stages. Hope you can beat that game. I hear a lot of good things about the Gunvolt franchise. Indie Creates always makes good platformers. Well, I can't believe they're actually making us make so many options, but thank you, sir, or if you say so, sir. At least we're respectful. At least, I'm trying to actually think how old Adol would be in this adventure. I guess he would be, what, 19 now?
Now then, I'm sorry to keep you so long, but I've a favor to ask of you. I insist on holding a small welcome party whenever new passengers come aboard. I want you to attend the party and provide security.
Security? Me? Or are you worried about something? I'm actually surprised. Well, I shouldn't be surprised considering it's Adol, but still.
Don't worry. I'm merely being cautious. As captain, it's my responsibility to ensure that every passenger aboard my ship is safe. Please, speak to Kathu for the details about your assignment. I know you won't let me down at all.
I'm still calling him Adol.
Yes, I mean, right? I've been it's a perfect getaway. I tell you. You do it first time on board? Hey, look at this guy. Come on.
Good evening, passengers.
This man a drink.
I'm Captain Barbaros. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Lombardia for your seafaring needs. With 4 masts and at 50 melia in length, this vessel is the largest of the passenger ships that voyage between Xandria and Arisia.
We're doing nightmare difficulty, Prinny. How you doing, man? Alright, Adol. Since you're providing security, let's go over your responsibilities. Yeah, we're doing nightmare, man. I didn't choose Inferno. There's a higher difficulty. There's a higher difficulty than nightmare in this game. I need you to patrol the passenger compartment and main deck. Okay. Keep a close watch for any passengers who seem suspicious or dangerous. Is there someone dangerous aboard? Or how long do you want me to patrol? To be honest, I'm tempted, but I think I'll do that on my own time. I would like to ensure some progression, and apparently whatever these empty bottles are, probably going to be important. But what do you do? 1 or 2? First response gets it. How long do you want to patrol? Let me think. Just patrol until I give you the go-ahead to stop. If you see any interesting guests, feel free to chat them up. Don't forget that these people are our guests, so be respectful towards them. Aye, aye, sir, or fine. Infernozic, I'm guessing you've played and beaten this game then. Well, aren't you enthusiastic? Anyway, it looks like the captain's almost done with his speech. I'll do my part and start patrolling the cargo hold. We'll meet up later, Adol. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Please feel free to mix and mingle among yourselves as we continue on our voyage. I bid you all a wonderful evening. I like Captain Barbaros. He's probably going to die. Ah, saving and loading. Perfect. Press options to display. Yeah, this isn't helping. I don't use the PlayStation 3. That's how bad the localization is, unfortunately. They're using the PlayStation controls. I kind of actually wish they actually, like, adjusted based on your game controller. Alright. Let's see. That's not the button. Let us actually make our first save here, since we can.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, all patrol duty, huh? Doesn't happen too often, but sometimes we get stowaways. Anyway, you be careful tonight. I'm gonna talk to everyone. I can't believe how worked up these stupid adults are getting over a party. This is boring. Time for me to sleep. Maybe I'll explore the cargo hold. You look sus. Good thing I made it on board. But where the hell is that damn fool? If I'd known this was gonna happen, I would have arranged to meet up beforehand. As you can see, there are people from all walks of life aboard the Lombardia. You can tell who the big shots are by how fancy they're dressed. The ship accepts all passengers, though. It looks like we're supposed to eat while standing. I assume this means we can eat as much as we want. And to eat until I make back the ticket price. Yeah, that's a merchant for you. Hello? A young butler. I've never seen my mistress look so surprised before. As a butler, I have a duty to support my mistress while she ventures beyond the scope of her naivete. She can be a handful indeed. I don't know, let's find out. I must be off to deliver a meal to my dear mistress. And quite a handful indeed. Boring, time for me to sleep. Maybe I'll explore the cargo hold. Not too often. I guess it's a 50-50. I don't have time to be lounging around. Need something for me, sailor? No? Then beat it. So it's a 50-50. As long as I can afford the ticket, even a commoner can stay in the second-class cabin. Maybe I'll try being a passenger one day. Good thinking. You dress a lot like a character I know from another old RPG adventure series. Thanks to my husband, we enjoyed a very nice trip abroad. And now we're headed home on this marvelous ship. You're like the luckiest girl in all of Eresia. I admit I was a little nervous about traveling by ship. We had a lovely trip and my wife looks happy right now, so it was all worth it. Hope this feeling lasts forever. You feel like you've seen the butler in another game? Is there a first-person mode? Hang on a second, that's the map. That's the journal. I'm working security and patrolling the ship. It's important. Also, oh cool, we have our records here. Playtime, battle, collection, move, talk, examine. Oh good, this game actually does give the controls, nice. The prologue. Really? The entire prologue, okay. The Gate C, the sea located southeast of the Grecian region. It's infamous for its many islands and makes it perilous to navigate. Lombardia. It's the largest among the passenger liners that sail between Africa and Eresia. Dogi, a former bandit from the Asteria region. This wanderer has been Adolf's partner since their adventure in Ease. Known as the Wall Crusher. His amazing strength lets him shatter walks and walls with his bare fists. Interesting. Hello. I feel bad for my family that I boarded this such a luxurious ship, but it was the only one available. I think I'll make up to them by recreating all the meals being served tonight. I guess I better start studying the menu. So... This wine is the definition of mediocre. You there, what are you just standing there for? You should be bringing me a fine meal. I heard that this was a fine passenger vessel, but it fairly reeks of the lower class. Oh, I can jump. I'm sure you already know, but I'm only allowed to serve drinks to passengers right now. I'm sure there'll be plenty of alcohol left over, though. Once we're done working, we'll toss back a few like we always do. I don't know, like I said, the Falcom of, any, like, even just like 2 or 3 years apart makes a huge difference. Sharing a feast with commoners is more pleasant than I had expected. Blending of unconventional elements has all the makings of a masterpiece. Yes, I understand now. There's more to the Lombardia than meets the eye. The twin moons are quite lovely this evening. Lombardia is even more magnificent than I've anticipated. Cheers to a wonderful night. This claret is quite delicious. There's nothing like a bit of a nipper to round out a hard day's work. Been so hard at work lately that I had no time to sit and enjoy a nice meal. I'm grateful for the captain's goodwill, and I mean to savor it. Hello, old lady. In all my years, I would never thought to get to travel aboard such a magnificent ship. And the food is simply to die for. I have nothing but praise to offer. I'm finished eating. I think I'll go for a walk on the deck. Regular exercise is a secret to a long and healthy life. Yeah, I'm trying it. These are... I'm sorry, these instruments are massive. I'm surprised actually we can't inspect anything. Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay.
On patrol, huh? You look lost to me. This is the stern of the ship. The banquet hall and the captain's quarters are located here. We're going to head down to the cargo hold, take the stairs at the bow of the ship. Well, I was told to explore above, if I remember correctly, so let's explore above. Oh, I just realized what... Oh, minimap, perfect. Main story, quest, other events. Last point of entry, route, wood stuff, food stuff, flour, ore. Oh my god, there's so many. Point of interest, huh? This night breeze is lovely. Change of pace from the Rome's stagnant air. Hello, you definitely look like a dignified woman. You look like you know how to handle a sword. Never mind. The night is so calm and quiet, and there are other things we could talk about instead. Your patrol finishes soon, so you can relax for everything for the evening. I would like to get to know you more. Still no running. Real voyage begins at night when the visibility is nearly zero. While the passengers are partying in the banquet hall, we gotta stay on our toes and do our job. Glad to have you aboard, Adol.
The wind. Yes.
Oh, hey, Adol. Thanks for patrolling tonight. Stars sure are beautiful, huh? Don't let them distract you. You might stumble off the deck.
Check our course! Set sail!
I swear, that voice sounds familiar to me. Let's see.
Hello.
Looking through the night is tough. Can't wait till my shift change. Nope, still can't get in there.
Let's see.
We're en route to Sunyan Port, but it'll be a few days before we finally arrive. If time permits, I would very much like to hear the tales of your adventures, lad. In the meantime, continue your patrol. You hear a voice coming from the captain's quarters. Ooh, this is... What a great find! Now I'm part of the crew too. Probably the kid. No, it's a different kid. Oh, it's you. Must be the newbie on board, huh? I may not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty seasoned sailor myself. Anyway, I'm gonna report to the captain. Why don't you tidy up or something? Yes, ma'am. Or, wait a minute. Are we suspicious of her? Is she sus? Is she imposter to be a sailor? It's possible. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me if we're using models because of how long it actually takes to make a model or do any artwork. Like, imagine... It's actually kind of one of my personal struggles, trying to make sure everything is effectively original or something that I know can't be copyrighted claimed and such. It's like one of the big things. Wait a minute. What? You probably can't tell, but I'm very busy. Run away! The little girl ran off somewhere. Well, time to raid the captain's quarters here. Anything of interest? Absolutely nothing. Damn shame. And I'm guessing nothing up there. Let's see. So the cargo's on the other side, so there still should be some stuff here then. At least I think there is. I'm a noble from Rome is staying in this first class cabin. Getting real sick of this guy demanding that we bring him more food. Who does he think we are? His servants? Man, this sucks. Oh, there's two.
Yes.
Hey, it's the nun. I've been traveling across the Gate Sea, visiting different locals to spread the teachings of the church. My parish church is based in Greek, which I've not returned in 2 years. I'm sure the children there have grown so much. I can't wait to their faces again. This is why this is why I was not happy when NIS actually got the deal for ease. It's stuff, it's little things. It's really is the little things. I know localization is difficult, but at the same time, these aren't the type of mistakes that should happen. Oh, the entire ship's connected. Okay. Alright, let's go and talk to everyone then. Hello? Oh, why is he aboard the ship? My word, he always treats me like I'm a helpless child. You know, if I find him, I don't know what I could say to convince him to come home. What am I going to do? Interesting. Actually, speaking of which, I have completely forgot my controls here. Help me out here. There's gonna be a lot of tutorial, isn't there? Okay, so this, okay, gotcha. Sorry, I just need a quick refresher. Guess if anything, like... The man in black. What do you want? You look suspicious, or not a thing. Does he look suspicious? I mean, he is a man in black, apparently. And apparently purple. Does he look sus? As all the kids are saying these days. You know, I've learned to trust people in black. Not a thing. You must not be very busy if you have time to barge into random rooms. By the way, on your way out, make sure you shut the door behind you, quietly. Huh? Is there someone up there? No? Huh, okay. How can I close the door? I cannot close your door, sir. I am sorry. The game does not let me close your door. It's down here. There's someone to talk to.
Yes.
The compartment contains the third-class cabins and the sailors' sleeping quarters. Oh, it's you, Adol. Heard you're on patrol. How are you liking it so far? Once you're finished, you'll be done with work for the day. Just a little more to go. Honestly, all those tips are never going to actually display for me, just simply because of how quick the game loads. Oh my god, it's that... That's a cow. That's a very interesting cow. That's a very interesting cow. Oh, we finally set sail. Just asked me to come aboard all of a sudden. Maybe I should have declined. Not like I can hop off halfway. I hope I don't have to do anything too demanding. Hey, Kathy. Hi, everything looks good. No problems, no passengers either.
Adol.
If anything's going to go wrong, it's apt to happen on the day we weigh anchor. Could be smooth sailing all around, but how about making the rounds anyway? The Pickards! They're here! And they're chunky. Well, they've always been chunky boys, but they are... Is there actually a first person... No, there is not. There we go, that's a better look at them. They're chunky boys. Wish I could run. So I'm holding... I am holding the wrong button the entire time. I was holding the wrong button the entire time. Oh my god, dash being L1 is going to be so weird for me. Oh my god, that's gonna be weird. I'm so used to... Like, it's kind of... Let's be honest, it's kind of weird that the controls are different. What the... Huh? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, there's something over here. Let the rolling begin. Ah, perfect. Oh, Dogi, of course. Hey, how'd you manage to get out of work in the gallery? The galley. What? Patrol duty? Sounds like the perfect job for you. I mean, we're still trying to figure out where to go for our next big adventure. You'll probably hear something, some interesting stories while you're patrolling this big old ship. Who knows, maybe you'll hear something that'll lead us to our next adventure. Let me know if you hear anything interesting. I'm sure you'll hear a rumor or two while you're patrolling this big old ship. The rolling man is back. Constantly rolling, never stopping. Never mind, yeah, I do break for one thing. I break for ladies. Let's see, anyone new? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm guessing I'll go to the top of the ship. Top deck! I will say running is kind of weird in this game. There was one other person here. I think this little... No? No, it's that guy again. Alright, let's talk to the other, last guy. You there. Oh, the breeze feels nice. Great weather and clear starry sky. Wait for me, my darling Crete. I'm coming home. Anywhere else? It's kind of been a staple in a lot of the Falcom games. A little girl just ran out of my quarters wearing a sailor's uniform. How did she get inside my quarters? Should I run after her, or... I'm sorry, she was too fast for me. The little girl, was she too fast for me? She was dodging everywhere. She knew the art of rolling. No apology is necessary. She bolted right by me as well. It appears to have been nothing more than a childish prank. I'll ask a sailor who is not busy to look out for her. Please continue your patrol of the ship. Is there anywhere else I need to go? Oh, here we go. Hey, doll. How's the security patrol going? No problems to report, or everyone seems suspicious. Everyone's sus. So suspicious. Weird. There's a man in black. A royal girl. A lady I'd like to spar with. She knows I'm an adventurer. Two, because everyone is sus, then it is. Really? I know we have a lot of interesting people aboard, but I think you're acting a little paranoid. Kathy, have you ever seen an angel turn from white to from a white-winged angel to a black-winged angel? Have you? I don't think you have. It's going to be another day of calm waters and smooth sailing. By the way, the captain has been looking for you. I think he said we were about to pass by something soon. He should be back in his quarters by now. Why don't you pay him a visit? I'll go see him right away, or... You know what? I'll actually do this. Judging by the captain's face, I don't think it was an emergency. Can you pay him a visit once you're done patrolling? Just want to make sure. I wonder if there's actually... Actually, hang on a second. I think, was it select? No. No. What? How the heck did I get there so quickly? Why? Oh, well, whatever. I am not going to get used to this, am I? I'm not going to get used to this. Okay, so there's no one to talk to here.
Stop that depressing crap! Then how about this song? A legendary hero soon will lead us to glory. 8 years
Hey, how's it going, Proof Gold? How you doing, man? You love this game? One of my top favorite RPGs? Yeah, this honestly has become one of mine, too. It's rare to see the action RPG series. Ah, there you are. I'm sorry to bother you. I understand how busy you are right now. I just wanted to let you know that we're about to pass by it. You mean? Or pass by what? You know, I know we're not on Earth, but we are on Earth, so... Okay. We are the Navy. Mean? That's right. The Isle of Serene. The sky is clear tonight, so you may be able to see the island's silhouette. The Isle of Serene is about 500 square km. A mountain range of roughly 2,000 mil high stretches across the island's center. As we're about to pass by, I figured you want to see it. Hey, Proofgold, answer me this. Does this game look any different or higher quality? I'm actually curious about that. Also, apparently everyone just wants some EDF. Huh?
What's happening?
I don't know, sir. We seem to have run afoul of something.
Impossible. We're in open waters. Assess the situation at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're quite a distance from the island. It couldn't be.
This is on the PC. I'm just curious because I supposedly download the high texture resolution pack, you know, to make it look HD, but I don't know if it actually achieved its effect.
What is that? Huh? What's going on?
Get this ship steady! Ready the cannons! I'm sorry, but can you go see what's happening on the deck? What's your footing out there? Oh. Oh no.
What is that thing?
At this rate, the ship will be destroyed.
Oh, don't do quick time events on me. Thank you. Mystery of the Gate Sea, Tentacle of the Unknown.
Adolf! Take this!
Isseus Blade was received and equipped. Well, let's see if I know how to play this. X is also attack? Triangle to lock on target. Okay. Circle is attack. Alright. And I've also just forgot the button. So one to evade. Use it to avoid enemy attacks. Thank you for 10. Oh, no. Whoop! Oh. Oh, right. Is there a block button yet? No, there's not. There's a charge. You gonna teach me anything else, game, or? Uh-oh. Nope, you are just sitting in the battle arena. You are literally just the tentacle I need to fight. That isn't good. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen this. Here you go. Jump and dive attacks. Press square to... Why are all my controls screwed up? No block, only evade. Good to know. Press X while descending to do a dive attack. Okay. Oh, what are you gonna do to me? Come on. I'm gonna take it risk-free because I have no health whatsoever. Yeah, this is Nightmare. I was tempted to do Inferno, though. But I think I'd rather at least know I can beat the game. Uh-oh. Nope. Don't you try that. You're really just gonna do this over and over again, aren't you? No, there you go. You're back to slamming. Kinda wish I could guard. Was it on the right side originally? Goodbye, tentacle. Tentacle number 2?
Well, aren't you a skilled one?
Wow, so dashing. That was amazing!
Nice work. I can always count on you, Adol. What was that thing anyway? Looked like a tentacle from some kind of giant squid.
Hang on, I'm just gonna let that linger there. Yeah, I remember they get into a staggered state. Like last month, I actually beat E's Memory Salsetta. A lot of, what's it? I think, yeah, E7. So pretty much E7, Memories of Salsetta, this, and the upcoming Monstrous of Nox are all using the party system. We're not done yet. I'm not used to the controls, though. The controls are awkward for me right now. I'm tempted to actually readjust. But it feels like they added a lot more to this, to the combat system. Dude, these games are overall pretty solid. Like, if you liked Ease, if you like this Ease, then Ease 7 and Memories of Salsetta are the games you want to actually play, because they use the same basic party system. Uh-oh. This isn't good.
Someone help me!
Well, that's not good. Oh no, Dogi, you're gonna make the sacrifice play.
Oh, come on! Damn it!
Yep, Dogi. I'll answer that in a second there, Proof Gold. Yep. Anyone fire those cannons? I don't want to be shipwrecked for a third time. I'm gonna be shipwrecked for a third time. Opening movie? Opening movie, sweet. Wait a minute. You know, that was very low key, honestly, for an opening movie. But the prior Ys games, I guess you could divide them into 3 parts, honestly. So, the original Ys was released, if I remember correctly, in 1989. It even, from what I remember correctly, it might even predate Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy, actually. And their series, the Ys series, was based off of, have you ever played a game like Lagoon? Well, actually, no, it's actually even more fundamental than Lagoon, for the Super Nintendo. It was bumper car combat, basically. It was as fundamental as it can be. And the remakes, for Ys 1 and 2, you can actually play that on PC, and I believe, actually, it might be on Nintendo Switch as well. All use that bumper car system. So you're literally controlling Adol and you're just running into enemies to combat them. Very fundamental. So that's the first combat system, and that only really exists for Ys 1 and 2. Then you kind of have some of the lesser known, so Ys 3, which had a remake known as Oath of Felghana. Ys 4, which had the remake of Memories of Celceta. Ys 5 never was ever released in the United States, and those were all made during the time of the TurboGrafx-16 and Super Nintendo era. So they were very much linked to the past. Or not linked to the past, the Adventure of Link style. Specifically, Ys 3 was Adventure of Link. I don't remember if Ys 4 and 5, those for the TurboGrafx-16, were top-down, kind of like the original, or side-scrolling. But then once it entered into the, basically what you call the PlayStation era, or PlayStation 2 era, actually, it was that long, since it was another Ys game. You had Arca Nepishtim, and the Oath of Felghana remake, and Ys Origin, which predates all of the Ys games and does not involve Adol at all. We're talking like 700 years before, and actually, Ys Origin actually just got released on the Nintendo Switch today, actually. So if you're looking for a top-down Link to the Past style adventure game, well, Oath of Felghana, Arca Nepishtim, Oath of Felghana, those will all definitely be your cup of tea. Those are all actually really nice, really intense. I will tell you right now, after playing Oath of Felghana, oh god, that final boss gave me a hand cramp. So if you're definitely looking for those type of games, if you're looking for more of a top-down adventure game, kind of like the Adventure of Link, but more intense combat, you'll definitely get it there. And then finally we have the party system, which was based off of Ys 7, which was released on the PlayStation Portable. And then you had the remake of Memories of Celceta, so that was Ys 4. And then you finally have this, actually, Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Dana. So, along with Falcom, the developers constantly change and such, and they're really just kind of adventures that Adol has had. A lot of the time he does get shipwrecked, unfortunately. This, unfortunately, being one of them. His first adventure was him being shipwrecked on another island. So, deja vu. Where am I? You seem to have washed ashore of some unfamiliar beach. If you had Ys Origin on PlayStation 4, yeah, that'll very much be similar to Oath of Felghana and Ark to Napishtim, but obviously Ys Origin was made much later than those two. Yeah, Adol has definitely been through a lot. There are no signs of other people. All you can hear is the gentle sound of crashing waves. Yeah, so this actually, if anything, Nameless Coast. This was definitely, was it, let's see. Soon he's about to go to prison and become a monster. Aw, how great. Please don't actually spoil the game for me, please. Among the debris that was washed ashore, you find an old sword sticking out of the sand. You take the old sword. Yes, I'm definitely taking the old sword. The rusted sword. Perfect. Huh? Doggo! Doggos. Ugh. No, that's the wrong button. Okay. That is correct. Doki has been with Adol since actually Ys 1. He hasn't been during with him through all his adventures though. He was gone for Ys 4, Memory Celceta. He was not there involved in that. He was involved in Ys 1, Ys 2, Ys 3, not in Ys 4. I don't know about Ys 5. Oh my god, actually. No, he wasn't involved in Ys 6. I was actually thinking if he was involved or not. I'm trying to remember. I don't think he was. It's been a long time since I've actually streamed Ark to Napishtim. He was definitely involved in Ys 7. He was actually one of the playable characters in your party. And then I'm assuming Dogi's going to be a character you can play as in this. I'd be surprised if he wasn't, but I'm making the assumption that he is because honestly, like, Dogi has followed Adol through his adventures pretty much since the beginning, really. There's only been a few moments where he hasn't, and that was Ys 4, that was Memories of Celceta. And I think Ys 5, but Ys 5 was never released outside Japan, so that's like the missing game out of the entire series. Skills overview, skill points, skills cost, skill points to use. R1, oh my god, really, R1? Generate SP, okay. Alright, yeah, that's basic. You need to be on your guard here. Set your skills just to be safe. Let's just do basic. Power, C+, really? C+? Okay. No, not yet. I would request to avoid spoilers, honestly. Like, I'll be very direct if I'm actually looking for an answer on that stuff. I just am okay with just casual conversation. Hear what games you guys are playing and what you guys have been up to. You've been adrift for so long that exhaustion is starting to set in. It's dangerous to stay here. Continue on ahead. Oh, there's the rock music. Huge fallen tree blocks your path. It doesn't look like you'll be able to move it. Let me know if the audio... Is the volume too low for you guys? Like, serious question. Start and crash 4. Beat Evil Within 2 Sunday. Nice. Wait a minute. Can I drown? The question is, can I drown? Oh, right, there was a fishing... Oh, I don't have a fishing pole. What am I doing? Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I gotta see something. Can I heal? Yes, I can. Good. I was actually curious if I could actually heal. Yeah, this UI actually looks kind of... is trying to be minimalist, and it's kind of weird. No drowning. Darn shame, that. No, there's a... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There was a way. There was a moment where we were very much underwater. And we lost it. I think if anything, one of the things like always like just struck out at me was instantly the music. It's on the low side. Thank you very much for letting me know. Actually, no. I'll do this, actually. I'll actually adjust my own audio settings here instead. Let's take you up to -10 here, shall we? Dad! You know what? Forget it. We're doing this then. Oh, JDK does the best music. Like, if you ever want to hear, like, an awesome mix between fantasy and rock, any of the Ys games you will enjoy. Like, they've been doing it for years. Decades, even. With each sip he took, Adol's exhaustion slowly washed away. Field recovery. Stand still on the field, slowly recover HP. It's not work inside dungeons, so bring medicine. Good to know. Start in Crash 4. Good luck, Newton. I wish you the best of luck. Let's continue on ahead. Can I catch fish? No. Oh, so there's a mid-air combo. Interesting. And I'm guessing those are enemies. Moles! Is this... And I've become top man. Let's see. There's gonna be a map completion achievement. I already know this. There's gotta be a map completion achievement.
Oh, something's there.
Like, my only concern, actually, about all these Ys games and such is that they just really end up, like, they're trying to be really big in what their story is and such. Is there... Oh. Oh, there's a max. I am not gonna get used to these controls here, I swear to God. I'm assuming I can level up. Why am I back down to health here? I did not get hit. This game just wants to take all of my health. I'm actually surprised I start on level 2. Oh. I am... Remind me to change the controls after this stream. I've always been a huge fan. You can only spam so much skills. Yeah, I know. But I know it's like, if you want those abilities to actually be powerful, you really need... Really? Come on. Hello? Isn't... Where's the food? Where's my food? Really? Am I... Oh, I actually do have to jump. That is gonna take some getting used to. You've never been able to jump before in an Ys game. I'm... Let's see. Oh, I guess I hit whatever the leaf was. God, it's weird actually seeing this game being in, like, an actual 3D environment. It's also weird seeing Adol's face being split in half. Hello, nurse.
Who's there?
I'm here. My name is Adol. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think she's number 7. Maybe number 7. We've done something etchy like this. Oh, you should play Ease 1 and 2. You'll love the achievements. Hey, doll, you fool! Eyes open! Eyes open, son!
My word. Why must men be so disgusting, tactless, and so domineering, too? Yes, just like him.
I think she likes me. You may hate it, I always find it hilarious.
There. I suppose I kept you waiting long enough.
I mean, she did look great in a dress, too. Hello, Laxia.
We should introduce ourselves at least. My name is Laxia of House Roswell, a noble family of Garden. The ship I was traveling on sank, and I was cast adrift until I came ashore here. Now, who are you? Judging from your garb, you must have been a sailor aboard the Lombardia.
I'm Adol Christian. I'm actually an adventurer. Or I'm Adol Christian, a temporary soldier. Or sailor. What are we, number 1 or number 2? I can definitely see why people may not like it, just simply because they might have seen it way too much. To me, it's all about, like, how it's actually done. There are times where I will agree with you, Newton, that sometimes it's just done so... it doesn't fit. But with someone like Adol, I think it works perfectly.
Adol Kristen, you say you're an adventurer? Don't try to fool me. I narrowly escaped that disaster with my life. As a member of the Lombardia's crew, you need to tell me exactly what happened out there.
Tell her the legend of the Isle of Seirin, or tell her about the giant tentacles that attacked the ship. Cool guy, I know that was your response from the previous one. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of adding this visual novel element to it. I know it can make some engagement, but I always hate it that they end up sneaking in, like... It's like, was it Iconoclast? I played Iconoclast, and apparently there were technically right and wrong answers to the, that actually affected the end game of that game. Really actually bothered me once I found that out, and it's kind of the same thing. I like visual novels in the sense that, cool, make your choices matter, but make the choices obvious. Adol told her about the giant tentacles that attacked the Lombardia.
You said your name was Adol, correct?
Well, I usually say Adol, but Adol will work too.
So, you're telling me that these giant tentacles attacked and destroyed our ship?
You didn't see them? They're pretty giant.
Do you expect me to believe such a bizarre story?
Yes!
How big a fool do you think me to be?
I think you're a bigger fool if you don't believe someone.
Oh,
Or at least listen to them.
wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me? Why do you remind me of... Beasts? When did they...
Just leave this to me, or we should run. Cool guy, I think... I'm sorry, man. It feels like the stream is really delayed for you or something. I'm really sorry, man. Am I a coward or am I courageous adventurer? No.
No need. I don't need to be protected by the likes of you. I, Laxia von Roswell, shall enter the fray.
I like her. Damage types. All enemies have a damage type that they're weak against. Adol's Slash is, and Laxia's is Pierce. Pierce damage effective against aerial. Oh. Okay, no, actually, this is exactly like all the others then. Okay, that's exactly like all the other games then. Yes, match types result in lesser damage. Attack an enemy with a damage type they're weak to break them. Oh, that's new. High damage, defense down. Medium damage, defense down, flight disabled. Medium damage, defense sharply down. Furthermore, rare item drop rate will increase the enemy and takes increased damage from all damage types. Okay. Order allies to prioritize certain actions. Press the share. Aw, not the share button. I don't have a share button on this controller. Offensive and defensive. Okay. Square, square? Really? Oh, okay, alright. Nope, that's not it. This is going to be weird for me.
My turn now.
The buttons are telling the truth. I took you for an ordinary sailor, and your swordsmanship is rather impressive. You missed the box of the first level redo. Oh god, that's right, it's a crash game. You have to get 100% on boxes. And I have got to turn off that auto text, apparently. Thank you, or you're not too shabby either. You know, here's one thing I actually would like to know more about in that game. More about Tana's storyline, because I'll be honest, I did not like her introduction as a character. So I'm curious what, like, her stake in the whole thing will be. You can tell me on the Discord later. Thank you. I wasn't complimenting you. Based on our current situation, this area must be territory of those beasts. Let's relocate somewhere safer, Mr. Kristen. You seem rather calm about this, or you seem to know a lot about beasts. If there's more than one resolution, I would skip it to the live feed. Really? There's only one resolution? I'm actually curious now. Usually I get resolution options. Oh no, okay. Yeah, it's only doing the one style then. I'm just speaking common sense. Let's get one thing straight. Under the circumstances, a temporary alliance is our only rational course of action. I don't trust you, not one bit. Do we understand each other? Good. Then stop wasting time and get moving. Laxia joins the party. The people entry of the journal is now available. Adol's journal can be accessed via the Kemp menu. It contains a wide variety of information. Story, a voice. Oh, only a single voice. Lovely. Monsters, quests, meals, materials, people, fishing, and help.
Let's go.
So, what's her deal? That's a minimap. Let's roll. That's my menus. Oh, that is literally offensive and defense. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's a resolution I'd want to stream at. I've already searched this way, and all we found were beasts. Let's search somewhere else. Honestly, this game's controls, I'm not digging right now, because it's not melding with me right now. Like, I think I might switch up the dodge. Like, I'm so used to dodge being on circle, and now circle's attack. Or was it X? No, actually it's like X. This place seems a little odd. Let's search the area and see if anyone else is here. Laxia left the party. What? We just got here. Calm Inlet. Giant crystal stands before you. Its presence seems to soothe your body and soul. Adol's health has recovered. Game controlled for Switch for me for fine on Switch. Oh no, I mean like, okay, so the control setup for Memories of Celceta was completely different than this. And so I recently just finished Memories of Celceta, so I'm really thrown off by the controls. I mean like really thrown off by the controls. So it's like I'm used to like circle being or X being your dash. Now we have a dedicated jump button. So to me, that's actually kind of weird. Wait a minute. Can we actually drown? We might. Damn it! Every time I think we can drown, every time I think we can actually drown. Never mind. There is a breath meter, so clearly there is actually a way we can actually drown. And I can't go there. I'm also not used to actually having a dedicated run button. That's the other thing. Definitely not used to having that. What else is around here? Let's see. That's the wrong button. Oh, this place is huge. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go in. There are achievements. There used to be some achievements in some Falcon games that required drowning. Looks like some drifted washed ashore. Red meat. Different types of driftage washed ashore. The items may come in handy. Be sure to check the shore often. Also, that's a nice emote. Where'd you get it? I like how you want to drown so much. You have never seen me play a Falcon game, have you guys? It was a thing in some of the Ease games. Map, please, where are you? Map is down. Okay. Okay.
There's naught but ocean as far as the eye can see. Where on earth are we? Hopefully there is a settlement nearby.
Maximilian dude. He's usually into fighting games, though. What a gorgeous view, or what happened to the others? Oh, Maximilian dude's where you got the emote. Okay. The heck is that? Is that supposed to be Cyan or something? Dude, lol. This is no time to be taking in the scenery. Have you forgotten that you're one of the sailors who are responsible for this debacle? Other crew members or passengers may have come ashore on this island. Come, let us look for them. I've searched the area, but there doesn't appear to be anyone else here. I did notice, however, that this area is surrounded on all sides by rocky cliffs. It's a bit cramped, or this place seems pretty secure. That's right, he must have a lot of emotes. Honestly, that lol kind of reminds me of Cyan. Indeed, this place is remarkably well fortified. Even in the absence of the beast, this may prove to be a suitable location for our base camp. My word! Just now, I thought I saw someone walking over there. Boss? Oh, I don't see anyone. Or let's find out who it was. I didn't know Maximilian Dude was huge into Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I guess it makes sense, actually. But I'm used to always considering him like the fighting game guy. I don't know how I'd identify myself. I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. Play all types of games. Well, my inner Adol says, let's find out who it was. Indeed, whether it's a castaway or a native, we should stand to learn something new either way. Let's pursue them at once. My first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VI. So I have a fondness for that. Oh yeah, no, that guy plays every game. I definitely know Maximilian Dude plays a lot of other games. I do follow him on Twitter, at least. Okay, so select is how you actually do that. What? Oh. Okay, so that's where it came from. Where does this go, then? What is this place? This cave runs deeper than I expected. Let's tread carefully, or... What, you scared? Really? Your first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy XII? Wow. I was not expecting that as an answer. I was honestly expecting something like, oh, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy IX, 6 if you're old, if you're a little bit older like myself. Although more people probably played 4 as their first one. Also, guys, remember, the first option is always number 1 or 2. And it could be the word or the number, whichever one you prefer. I don't blame you. There's a lot, like, the beautiful part about Final Fantasy and what makes it great is that you don't have to play any of the others to enjoy it. Yes, of course. Never had a PlayStation 1. I'm gonna... I am... No, that's... Alright, that's the right button. I am... Having a jump button is going to make me go crazy. Hello? You look important. Oh, okay, that's skill points. Interesting. This place looks like it's been lived in. Think someone could still be living here? It's possible, or I doubt it. I was actually lucky. I got a PlayStation 1 when I graduated middle school, if I remember correctly. Although, horribly, my first game was Resident Evil 2. I don't play horror games anymore. It's possible, or I doubt it. I'm so not used to having a jump button. Adel never jumped in games. And I was perfectly fine with that. Perhaps it is possible, but this hovel is rather dilapidated and everything here looks badly damaged. Perhaps there's a clue waiting to be uncovered. Let's look around, Mr. Christian. You never played any of the Final Fantasy on the PlayStation. You know, they actually covered a lot, actually, for that time. Is there anything inside? Barrels are empty. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. Ah! A heal potion. Seems rather old, but maybe we can still use it. To access the item menu, press select item in the camp menu or press R2. Play the Game Boy Advance. Oh, you actually played 1 and 2. Wow. Wait a minute. Is there a zoom in? Yes, there is. Thank you.
A treasure chest.
Leather armor. If you actually played... Very few people actually played Final Fantasy 2. I haven't even played through Final Fantasy 1. I never played Final Fantasy 2. Decided they equipped the armor anyway. Let's see. Body armor. It was so confusing. Final Fantasy 2 is very confusing for people. And I don't blame you for that. Because it was one of those weird games where you actually had to constantly... It made sense, honestly. It's kind of like with leveling up your skills here in Ease. Look at that. It faded, but it appears to be an insignia of some sort. Unfortunately, the insignia is too faded to discern properly. I am going to fix that right now. I am not a fan of this auto text. Auto text, turn off, please. That's good. Had to look up 2 guides for it.
Oh, something's there.
Really? Only 1 item? That is surprising. Strange mass. Old jars and bottles are scattered about. They're caked in dirt and grime. This place has been abandoned for a long time. Still, it's obvious that someone must have lived here previously. Nothing here stands out as a likely clue. If I remember correctly, there's also the code system. Hey, a better sword. Seems rather old, but it still might prove useful. Mr. Christian, why not use the sword in place of that rusted one? Short sword. Doesn't appear of anything else of use here. We still haven't found that person I saw outside, so we should move on. You do own Final Fantasy 3 and 4 on the DS. Ooh. Those were also interesting. Final Fantasy 4 was Final Fantasy 2, back in the days of the Super Nintendo, so a lot of people played Final Fantasy 4. It's Final Fantasy 3 that also never got released in the United States until recently. I am hesitant about getting them just because I'm not a huge fan of like the remakes they did or the mobile ports. I know something during our previous encounters. Battle bonuses. You receive certain bonuses during combat. Aerial combo, lift the enemy into the air and obtain bonus experience. Skill finish, defeat an enemy with a skill to regain half its SP cost. Okay, so... kind of the inverse we got going here, then. It seems beneficial to be proactive in the use of aerial arts and skills. How does it sound to you? Sage advice if I do say so myself. I'll give it a try, or I already knew that. Yeah, better now, especially now that the 3DS no longer exists. Good. If you heed that advice, future battles should end in our favor. And one more thing. Breaking objects. Destroy breakable objects to gain SP or find items. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna override this. You're welcome. This is useful knowledge, you know. I honestly, it was more or less a happy, coincidence. Fine. Pretty simple. Honestly, it really actually can just simply be said they didn't like, they thought it wouldn't do well. Like, they thought, if I remember correctly, like, Final Fantasy 2 was pretty much like... It wasn't because it was too difficult, they thought it would be just too different. Also, this whole Switch thing is actually really interesting.
Treasure chest. Allow me. Right there.
Switch!
I'm actually surprised there's only one button for switching. Yeah, trying to get 3Ds. It'll be a while before the 3DS games actually spike up in price.
Yes.
Switch!
Honestly, every time Adol is saying switch, I'm just reminded of Washington from Red vs. Blue. You can switch mid-combo. Interesting. That actually is interesting. Oh. What do you suppose that is? Oh, well, I think we found our person living there. Who on earth is this? Decayed corpse rests against a boulder. Oh yeah, nobody ever bought Shin Megami Tensei games. Nobody ever bought that series until literally Persona 4. Like, pretty much 1, 2... What was it? 1, 2, 3... All of those games, and even the other one on PlayStation 2 that had Dante from Devil May Cry, completely ignored. Outright. Like, if you have those games, they're worth it. In terms of price. Based on tattered attire, Adol suspects that it must be the remains of a pirate. Whoever this person is, they must have died many years ago. Why were they here to begin with? Yeah. Medicines. Oh, revive medicine. I'm actually surprised how lenient this game is with their, Also, I just realized there was lumber over there. Require lumber. Wait, did I already get it? Oh, I guess I did. Oh, that's right. They did re-release them on the DS. Well, if you got those, you're lucky then. Is there like the... Okay, so there's only... Oh, only one autosave? Come on.
On guard!
My turn now!
I am... This game is going to get me with the whole setup here. I'm gonna figure it out. I will.
On guard!
Switch!
As soon as I figure out all the controls. Which I'm doing a terrible job doing. You pre-ordered Shin Megami Tensei 5? That's the one also coming out on the Switch, isn't it? I think that was the big pirate.
Did you see that? I'm certain that was a person. Come, we must catch up to him.
Oh, that's not good. The Nocturnal Lord, Vifterzia. Or Vifteriza.
This beast! If you intend to bar our path, then I won't hold back.
It's always the monsters I appreciate. You can now use your extra skill. Extra gauge will fill when you land a skill. When the gauge is full, hold it and press L1, R1 and L1 to unleash a powerful attack. Good start. Really good start. I am so going to change the controls with this game. No! How did I flash guard? How am I flash guarding?
Retreat! Let's go!
This is like the chillest of boss music I've heard. I don't like the controls. I don't like the controls. I really don't like the controls.
Allow me.
I really don't like the controls. These are terrible controls. That's rude. Okay, that as an option is rude. I think you enabled God mode back there. Yeah, this game always, this game has a block. You screwed up. Here's the problem. The game hasn't introduced it yet. That's the problem. You only have to use it 130 times. Extra skill, Noble Barrage. I don't think the game has actually introduced it, has it? Let's see. Ordering allies, using skills, skills overview. Yeah, no, it hasn't shown how to do that yet.
Stay back.
Hang on a second. Okay. I'm not going to get these controls. These are like the most confusing controls I've used in this franchise so far. And it doesn't help that I literally have come off. Positive side, at least you're slow. I knew I was going to screw up. I knew I was going to screw up on this. I realized I forgot one other thing. That would actually be helpful. A lock-on system. Are you? Oh, you're not slowed. Never mind. I thought. What? Oh, come on. What? Ah, bollocks. Sorry, Adol. Sorry, Adol. No experience for you, buddy. Victory is ours, Mr. Kristen. Now then, we must resume our pursuit and follow that man. Perhaps he will lead us to a settlement. Yeah, so this game... So it's kind of... that man is our best lead. If we head towards the light, that should get us out of this cave.
My turn now.
So, there is a guard in this game. It's R1. It's the same attached to your battle skill. But it just doesn't... The downside is... Oh, wait, maybe... No? Oh, okay. So you see this light? If you get attacked when that light happens, that is considered a flash guard. It nullifies damage, and you'll also restore some SP. And, well, you'll do critical hits. It's really useful. And I'll be honest, that was a lot easier than Memories of Celceta. You ever had to start fighting? You better, actually, because if you want to buy games on the eShop, I don't know when they're going to close the eShop. Don't get discouraged, Tora. There's no settlement here. What should we tell Laxia here? I like Laxia. I like her look, I like her hairstyle, I like her outfit. I like her personality, too. I'm always a sucker for a lady who takes charge and...
Pardon?
I'm hardly the type to get discouraged.
Oh, Adol. Is that you, lad? I'm surprised to see you alive and well. I've been searching the area for people, but I did not expect to find you.
You're...
Oh, Adol. Who might this be?
It all introduced Laxia to Captain Barbaros, and then explained what happened thus far. Afterwards, Captain Barbaros explained how the Lombardia sank. That's all I know about the sinking of the Lombardia. So everything Mr. Christian said was true. My actions have placed my passengers in harm's way. I'm to blame for all of this. Couldn't have known this would happen, so please don't blame yourself. I understand that you execute your duties as captain with utmost sincerity. You have my deepest apologies. Still, it's difficult for me to accept everything about your explanation. Do you at least have any idea about where we are now? From the looks of things, we seem to have washed ashore on an island. Judging from our position where the ship sank and the direction of the current at the time, we must be on a deserted island. The island of Seiren, to be precise. A deserted island? I've never even heard of this Isle of Seiren. I'll proceed to tell Laxia the legend of the Isle of Seiren. A cursed island? Does such a place truly exist? Could you be mistaken? Or, I knew it! The eShop has a remake of Moon and Dementium? What's Moon and Dementium? Crimson Shroud. I never heard of either of those RPGs. Who developed them? I always love a good RPG. I always like for me, my main motivation for playing a lot of games is like your story or setting. And then your gameplay. Gameplay is still very important. Because it can be unique and I can adapt to it, but if your story is, to me, just kind of bunk, or I don't like the characters, it doesn't jive. But, could you be mistaken, or I knew it? I knew it. I don't know why I'm thinking of how it should have ended. Moon and Dementium are first-person shooter games. Yeah, I like a first-person shooter game now and then, but honestly, it might actually be one of my least favorite genres. No one sets foot on this cursed island. I never thought I'd end up here. I saw a corpse in the cave, or someone who's using that cave for shelter. But first-person shooter games on a 3DS, that doesn't sound very good. If I'm gonna play in a first-person shooter, I'd probably prefer to use a mouse and keyboard. Then a control pad. I can use control pad for first-person shooters. Splatoon's always a good time. I know it's a third person, but still work with me. Dementium was one of the few M-rated games on the DS. Yeah, that makes sense. Passenger liners, merchant vessels, pirate ships. Many ships have gone missing in this region of the sea. The passengers and all crew all washed up here like we did. Maybe we found what was left of a castaway trapped on this island. No, I'm sorry to cause you worry. As long as I'm alive, I will continue to uphold my duties as captain. Like Laxia, there may be other passengers on this island. In any event, we need to understand our situation without a moment's delay. Every survivor will need to work hard to ensure we all get off this island alive. Yes, I certainly hope so. Now then, there's no use standing around here. Let's be off. Adol and the others retraced their steps and made their way back to the inlet. He'd use the gyro controls? Ooh, I can never get used to gyro controls. So what do you intend to do now? Yes, about that. Since you're an adventurer, Adol, I was hoping I could enlist your help. Adventurer? So you really aren't a sailor? First, I would like you to find other surviving passengers, like Laxia. More likely than the other passengers have drifted ashore onto this island. Some may even be women and children. We must act fast. That's worrisome, or let's get started right away. Played a little bit, you say no. Dementium, oh, there was a sequel too. That sounds like a weird series, honestly. I mean, then again, a lot of mature-rated games... It's always weird for mature-rated games. I feel like the best area for mature-rated games, oddly enough, is probably either on the PlayStation... like the consoles or the PC. PC probably first, honestly. The sequel obviously improved upon the remake and improved the original. Nice. You were asking about the gyro controls? Me and gyro controls, like, I hated Splatoon 2's gyro controls. I could not get used to it. I hear it's actually the optimal way to play, but I cannot do it. I'm too old of a man to do it. Like, I have to use thumbstick. But I hear, honestly, if you want to be the best at Splatoon 2, you gotta use gyro controls. But I was never the best shot in first-person shooters. Like I said, jack of all trades. Let's get started right away. Indeed, I'm counting on you. There's something else I need you to do while you search for other survivors. I need you to draft a detailed map of the island of Seirin. I knew it. Why? Or, I'm an experienced cartographer. PS also had a horror visual novel called Theresia. Okay, I like visual novels, but it's horror I usually have an issue with, honestly. Yeah, as terrible as it sounds, I still get nightmares. I'm an experienced cartographer. Is that so? How fortuitous. No ships sail through this area, which means rescue may never come for us. So it falls on us to plan our escape, as we'll likely be on this island for the foreseeable future. For that reason, we must learn all we can about this island for everyone's benefit. I understand, or plan of escape? And Touch of the Dead was a Rails-on shooter. Rails-on shooter I could usually do. Like, there's a certain level. I feel like, honestly, a good horror game, to me, puts you in that position of disempowerment. Where you don't feel like you're the one in charge. And that, honestly, is usually the type I kind of stay away from the most, honestly. With the map of the island, it will be easier for you to search for survivors. You think you could help me with this, Adol? Aye, Captain. Or, I'm curious about the island, too. I always hear a lot about Ghost Tricks Phantom Detective. I think John streamed that once or twice. Like I said, there's certain levels. Like, Doom can be horrific, but to me, that I don't consider horror. But then you put something like... I think of a good example. You know, Fatal Frame. I'll give Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame's a good example, honestly. I think of, like, a horror. Silent Hill. Like, those are the type of games I usually think of when I think, like, I cannot play this game. And yeah, I'll even say Resident Evil. Like, the original ones, because... even though you do get guns, my first game was Resident Evil 2. I have never beaten that game. That is how much I've stayed away from horror all these years. You truly are an adventurer. I need to continue exploring the coast, but I'm considering building our base here. We'll need a base camp if we're going to be stuck on this island for a while. Captain Barbaros, what about me? It would be safer if you remained here, Lexia. In times as desperate as this, are you suggesting that I sit idle and do nothing? I appreciate your concern, but it would bring dishonor to House Roswell if I remained here. I will accompany this adventurer. But... besides, a servant of mine accompanied me on this voyage and is still missing. I cannot allow someone to search for him on my behalf when I'm capable of doing so myself. I understand. Very well, I will respect your wishes. Still, we do not know what dangers await us on this island. Do be careful. Thank you. We'll be off now. Bit aggressive, don't you think? Or honestly, I don't even want to. I think she's the right type of aggressive. You gotta be aggressive. I like her. Shame we didn't get the Layton anime over here. Dude, I'm trying to remember, was that Layton... I think if anything, the weirdest Layton one was the one with Ace Attorney. Where there was actual executions, from what I understand of that game. That was creepy.
pardon.
My servant was a story I concocted to persuade the captain. Now then, Mr. Kristen, who exactly are you?
Wait, she's a liar.
You certainly know how to wield a sword. That much I will concede. But I've never met anyone so audacious, so frivolous, that he would introduce himself as an adventurer.
Well, excuse me, it was a title given to me by an angel.
You might as well call yourself a tourist or a sightseer.
Have you battled gods? I don't think so. Although you did do well fighting a giant monster. That is part of the criteria of being an adventurer.
I will not tolerate anyone who speaks of adventure, as though it were some sort of life-affirming calling.
Hey, sometimes it's a choice.
Mr. Kristen, I will accompany you, but only so that I may keep a close watch on you. Because you remind me of a certain individual whom I utterly despise.
I do? Ooh. Or that makes no sense. Kind of want to take control here. You guys are enjoying talking about Layton. I love that.
Answer your questions. And on top of everything else, you've also seen me. Now then, what are you standing around for? Let us be on our way.
Laxia, there's only one other thing we can do here, and it starts with an H and ends in an I. Oh, Captain, what are you doing here? It seems the digitalis plant grows natively on this island. Thought maybe we can use it to make a basic medicine. I see, it would be helpful to have medicine on us while we're exploring. Do you think we could make it, or do you need any help? Mob cross-examine in magical pursuit. Magical pursuit? Ah, that won't be necessary. I just finished my preparations. Only need all the ingredients, and then I can make a basic medicine. However, I need to put the medicine in some sort of vessel. Mr. Kristen, I believe you're carrying an empty bottle. Could we use that? Ah, that would do nicely. If you run out of medicine, simply refill your empty bottle. Understood. Thank you very much. Medicine. You can brew medicine using certain materials. Select a medicine to brew at the apothecary. Empty bottle remains after using medicine. Oh, that's what they mean by using empty bottles disappearing. Oh, that is so evil. Use the materials you have on hand to aid your survival. By attacking harvest points in the field, you can obtain different types of materials. Perfect. I'm guessing this is our apothecary. Solid medicine, liquid medicine. Interesting. I never got to play any of the Ace Attorney games. Wrong name, Spellbreaker. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about getting things perfect. God, it is still you weird. Man, you jump really. Like, your running speed is fine, but then, like, your jumps in this game are... Wait a minute. Laxia, start the rolling. Roll everywhere. Let's see. It won't be easy to escape the cursed island of Seiren. It's my responsibility to ensure my passengers return home safely. I will do whatever is required to fulfill my duty as captain. This is the least I can do to honor the Lombardia and her fallen crew. I need your help now more than ever. Please lend me your aid. Oop. Oh, God. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Alright, so... I already explored... I didn't explore the water. I always forget to explore the water in these games. They only keep porting 1 through 3, but never 4 and 6. I guess I won't be... Really? Oh, over on the other side. Yeah, that is weird, actually. I heard a lot of people weren't huge fans of the remake for the 1 through 3. Like, isn't that... Like, I know they did a re-release on the Nintendo Wii, but did they do a re-release anywhere else for the Ace Attorney games? I've always been told, like, they're really good games to actually take the time to play through, and I feel like I'm kind of doing myself a disservice by never playing them. And oh, I can. Sweet. Maybe I should stop running. Let's see. 2 routes. 1 and 3 are on the Switch and PS4. Nice. A large empty plot of land stretches over the slope. There's no reason to go that way. Alright, fine, game. You're gonna be that way. I am... What? Oh, really? I guess I'm going back into the inlet, then. Pretty sure Xbox 2. That wouldn't surprise me. Wait a minute. If that... Did I really explore everything here? Calm Inlet? Like, the one thing I'm actually really glad of is a lot of the stuff on Xbox is just straight ported to the PC. Like, that to me is probably the best thing about the, what Microsoft has been doing. Hang on a second, I had to fix something. Sorry, the only reason I'm doing this is because I know there's going to be a map completion deal here. If I don't do it, I'm going to regret it. Importing a Switch copy automatically. Yeah, that's actually one thing a lot of people actually should hopefully learn soon, is that you can actually import a lot of things. And the, I'm never going to get these controls right. Is that with the, with the not European, my god, I'm gonna get this all messed up. Sterile mucus. Wow, 56 damage for that? That's surprising. Yeah, because Australia basically counts as a region. And that's why it's like, if anything, it's actually one of the better... Like, if it never gets released stateside, then getting the, then getting that is actually probably one of the best you could actually do. And yes, I did that for map completion's sake. That was literally just for map completion's sake, because I know these games.
My turn now.
Alright. This has to change here for a second. Sonic Slide. Need to aerial spin. Okay, that's what aerial spin does. The other nice thing about constantly swapping things, it's like Trump might have gotten COVID. What? Seriously? Are you... Wait, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I normally don't like to get political, but are you real? Like, you got a link there? I'm honestly curious. Wow. I mean, let's be frank, he'll be okay because he has access to some of the best doctors in the world. Yeah, but you're definitely right. COVID this year has been one hell of a year. Even was it the South Park pandemic special? That was a thing. Did you guys see that episode? I know there's been a lot going on recently, so I don't blame anyone for not being able to watch everything, because there's been a lot. I, for one, have been spending more time. What little time there was between that was to actually try that Super Mario 35. Alright. Alright, back to the series. Oh, wait, actually, there really is only one place to go, isn't there? There is. It literally is go backwards. You haven't watched, even busy with work? I don't blame you, I envy you, though. I do envy you. Let's start searching for other castaways and mapping the island. Show me all the areas you've been to thus far. Finally, we get a world map. Areas that Adolf visited will be automatically added to the map. Use the world map to view the entire island. Well, I'm already at 21% for the Nameless Coast. Oh. But you got the next 3 days off work. Congratulations, buddy. I hope you use them well. If you want to view specific locations, use the area map. Press right to open the map. Press triangle, switch between the world map and area map. Oh my god, this game's going to be a lot longer than I thought it would be. Story objectives and quest objectives, topographies, treasure chests. Okay. Your map will become more complete as you explore. Captain Barbarous will offer you a reward for every 10% to the Isle of Seiren you explore. Got any plans for those days? Now, where should we start searching from here? Judging by what you've already mapped, it still seems this area is still unexplored. Shall we venture in this general direction? Yeah, that's my lament, honestly. A lot of the earlier Ys games were a lot shorter. It's just beyond that opening. I'm not sure what lies beyond that point. Let's tread cautiously, just in case we need to retreat. Mostly stay at home. Well, do you have any hobbies or other activities planned while you're at home? I mean, those are always important. On the map menu, you can fast travel to any crystal you make contact with. You can also... Wow, instant fast travel. That's actually surprising. I am not going to get used to these controls here. Oh, I can't wait to do fishing. No. Change display. Oh. Oh, that's actually fancy. Try to be Paper Jam. Paper Jam? Oh. No, that works. I am so not used to actually being able to jump in this game. And also, I just... 72 damage? Gotta be kidding me, game. Maybe grind in wait, FGO? What's FGO? Paper Jam is currently the last Mario and Luigi game. Oh. Let's see. Well, I guess I explored that. Wait, didn't I am not gonna get used to this game's controls. That is literally what we're dealing with here. Okay, so this is the way I need to go. Fate Grand Order. Ooh, what's Fate Grand Order? Ooh! You try that with me. Or it can. Alright. Fine. This game wants to be this way. I'm just standing around trying to heal. I get cocky, and this little chipmunk here decides, yeah, you're gonna die. That's about right for an ease game. That's about right for an ease game. Oh, I already have a feeling I know what the rest of the achievements for this game are gonna be. Play this character for 5 hours. Play this character for 5 hours. Actually, hang on a second. Can someone actually look up the achievements and tell me if those are going to be the achievements for this game? It'll be like something of like, play X character extensively. How did that hit me? How moles are killing. Hang on a second. Should just use the fruit. Should just use the fruit. I kind of wish this game didn't have jumping. Gotta be real with you.
Large mountain to the north. This island might be larger than I thought. Oh, something's there. I hope there are more survivors.
Uh-oh. Nope. 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 Fate's main mascot is King Arthur herself, Artoria Pendragon. Am I going the wrong direction? I'm going in the right direction. Never mind. I was always confused by that about the Fate series and her. The beasts in this area look especially dangerous. Must be on guard, Mr. Kristen. Advanced tactics. Try these out once you've gotten used to combat. Yeah, so the game did teach you flash guard and flash move. Honestly, in Memory Still said it was a lot easier to flash move, and then once you got used to the combat, flash guard was much, much better. Because flash guard, activated by pressing R1 to block when an enemy's attack right when it connects. You'll gain temporary invincibility, and your SP and extra gauge will fill. All your attacks will be critical hits for a short time. Dashing. So to explore wide open areas and running away from enemies.
Switch!
Oh my god, thank god. The game actually did me a favor and gave me a storyline restore. Francis Drake is also a woman, and Mordred, and Rika. Dude, just tell me it's an anime and I'll understand. Just say it's an anime and I'll understand. I don't know who Shoten Doji is. I don't know who Raiko is. I think, if anything, one thing I kind of miss about studying history was, it's an anime. Dude, I love anime, man. That's like, if anything, I like, as long as people understand, like, there's a difference between fiction and reality. Ugh. Oh, I had a feeling. I have a feeling we're gonna find our last our last party member here is gonna have strike. Yeah, that was the other thing that confused me. There's so many different sabers. Small leaf. Sarin wheat. Somebody's there? Oh. Ugh. That's a weird enemy to fight. I am going to be the whirlwind of death. I don't know why they gave me this move at the beginning, but I will be more than happy to use it. Also, they are very generous with the SP gauge. They are very generous with the HP gauge. Some are different, but they all share the same and... What's a Hoge hair? I'm sorry, I've never heard of that before in anime. What's a Hoge hair? Nero and Notori are just called Saber Faces. But they're completely different characters, though. Ugh. Mistakes have been made. I don't remember. Oh, I am not beating that guy. Alright, fine, running away. That one, that hair stands up. It's gotta be. I wonder, actually. Do you revive if you switch screens? I'm curious. Is the game generous? The game is not going to be generous. The game is not like that. Alright. That is so many enemies. Do they actually all follow you? No. Okay. Altaria is just Attila the Hun. So it's basically, let's take historical figures, give them a persona that is unlike them, and then transform them into something else. I think I almost got him. I'm going to start calling Adol Washington here at this point. I'm actually surprised these enemies get stunned, actually. Give me those hides. I need them. I think my main problem right now is I'm not used to having the, the dodge button be on L1. That's the thing that's throwing me off right now. Over anything else, that's the thing that's actually throwing me off. Also, they're really generous with SP in this game. Like, super generous. Nameless is original. Oh, I'm going the wrong way then. I want to go this way. I am the whirlwind of death. Christ, how much damage they do in this game. I mean, I shouldn't because it's Nightmare, but still. Rock salt. Can I climb this? It says there's something there. Wait. What's over here? Mangoes! It was totally worth it going here. Wait, can I actually jump in the water? Breakfall? A hex breakfall. I cannot jump in the water. That's a shame. The Nameless Archer? I always liked archers in, as characters. It's like there's two characters always end up playing as. I'm never gonna get used to this. He does have a name, but it spoils Fate Stay Night. Man, that must be a franchise. I know that franchise has been around. Because the last thing I remember watching about something related to, like, Fate Stay Night was, like, one character had a assistant who used shields as her weapon. And they fight, what was it? God, who is that South American god? He had, like, a giant hammer. Like I said, I watched it midway, so unfortunately I didn't get to see all of it. I just noticed that wolf at the last second. You can start with any of them. Oh, that's good to know. I also remember there's like that cartoony one. But I think that's like a whole collaboration of different franchises mixed together. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with this. Quetzalcoatl, thank you. That's who I was thinking of. Oh. Probably shouldn't do this, but I am going to. Oh, good. Give me that stuff. Carnal Phantasm. Oh, no! Alright.
Something's there.
Another. More wheat. That was for the 7th singularity. Make it sound... Can I actually climb? No, there's no way. Can't... Do they actually want you to do this? Probably not. Examine. They're also doing a movie for the 6th singularity. I am so confused what you mean by singularities, Proof Gold. A large pile of boulders obstructs your path. Sure appears to continue on to the other side, but can't pass through here. Well, the footsteps lead this way. Fresh footprints trail off into the distance. These footprints might belong to a passenger of the Lombardia. Let's follow them at once. Of course. Of course there was a crystal there. Boss fight?
What's wrong?
Something nearby is making noise.
What is that? What's making that sound?
Shh, keep quiet, or don't let your guard down. There's a fake Grand Order started with 7 singularities, important turning points in human history that have been corrupted. Oh. Each one had a holy grail sent there in their time by FGO's main villain who wishes to incinerate human history. That's a very interesting choice of words. Incinerate human history? I mean, wouldn't you just want to just change human history? I mean, technically, wouldn't you really only need to go to, like, one point and stop the evolution of Homo sapiens? Actually, you'd actually have to go a lot earlier, but still. The point still stands. Only really need one. Everything else feels like it'll be a waste of time. Unless you're trying to change history, then that's a whole different story altogether. Don't look.
I know.
Ah! Oh! Oh! Please! Please help me!
What in the? Who are you?
Ooh. You know, maybe I should just be playing Monster Hunter. Dude, that looks awesome, the monstrous beasts. Avalodrigil. Yeah, that's creepy.
That beast. It looks like a...
This creature seems different from any other beast or monster that it all has fought before.
Come on! Right place, right time. This has got to be fate. Come on, kiddos! Help an old guy out already!
I feel like we should run, not fight.
Must we really fight?
Alright, let's study your pattern. Oh, you are not weak to that.
It's too hard. This isn't working.
Does it have
Great.
a weak spot?
Oh, it does have a weak spot. Holy crap. Oh, I know what this game wants me to do, and I don't like it. I had a feeling. Okay, so it does have a weak spot, so I don't actually have to worry about that part. So the one thing I don't like about the whole jumping... That's why I don't know why I'm not using this. Oh my god!
Does it have a weak spot?
I love how I get it like the second time. Ah! I screwed that up. I can't believe he's still only on 1 health bar. And he has not been stunned at all.
It's super pissed now!
Ah, darn it.
It's so vicious. Is this?
Damn it. That was so close. Well, I think I want to use him right away. Also... Yeah, that is so much better. Very expensive, though, to use that. I am surprised he has not taken any stun damage yet. Ah, darn it. Figure that out. You're definitely right about that. I'm just personally surprised I can actually pull this off. Oh no! What? How did that hit me?
Let's go! Yes! Yeah! Let's go! It's so vicious! Is this okay? Yes! Right there!
Not getting any luck here.
Leave it to me.
Damn it. I totally screwed up already. I feel like I'm doing like judo here. God, that like the attack happens just before the actual animation happens. That's the real big thing.
My turn now. Let's go.
That's to give your items. Ah, darn it. That's to give your items back.
Let's go.
Yeah, they really want you to anticipate it much further in advance. I mean, like, they really want you to anticipate this far in advance. It's actually kind of crazy. I can't believe I have to... I can't believe I had to do it at this level already.
Are you okay? Allow me!
Ah, that sucked.
It's super pissed now.
It's so vicious! Is this? The target! The target! Right there! Right there!
The fire AoE is massive, though.
Something's coming! Be careful!
Ah, crap baskets. No, you don't. Please, no. Darn it. Wasn't expecting a charge attack. Alright. Let's target you. One more time.
On guard!
Switch.
Surprised I didn't kill him.
It's too hard! This isn't working!
have a weak spot?
Have yourself a good night, Proof Gold. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you enjoy your days off. Sorry, this is like what I love about this game, but also it really does push you. Really? I'm gonna pull that crap with me. How many revives do I have? Only one. I better.
Let's go. Yeah.
Well, so much for that. All right. Although I will say, I think the window's bigger. For the flash guard. Just wish I could actually get it. Don't do fire. It's gonna do fire.
Oh, it's super fist now.
It's so vicious. Is this? Right there.
I feel like I'm like just trying to catch a bullet every time I'm doing this. I don't feel like that's actually should be what I should be doing. Yeah, this is a tough battle. Especially since I'm like trying to tank everything. Probably shouldn't be, but I am. Like, I'm really exploiting the whole flashcard system right now. I almost had it, though. Almost got it. Almost got it. That's what got it. I'm not gonna fall for that again. No, not again. No, that shockwave can just go to heck. I am surprised I haven't been able to stun it. That to me is actually the... darn it. I thought I had it. No. No shockwaves, please. I'll block everything else. No, that's the wrong button. I didn't expect to do a charge. I literally fell for that. I wasn't expecting the charge. Well, we're off to a good start already. That is... I wonder why I'm getting hit. Jeez.
This isn't working.
Does it have a weak spot? Let's go.
All right. No, I've been hitting its weak point. The weak point is just its head.
Let's go.
The problem is it just does that much damage that I can't mess up once. That's the problem. Well, I can mess up once. But pretty much like getting hit will kill my character. That's the problem.
Oh, it's super pissed now.
It's so vicious. Is this?
It does just enough damage to kill Adol, and that's the unfortunate part. Like, I could jump for it, but it would be kind of... I think that's what they want you to do, but I feel like that's not intelligent. Although I will admit, it's probably safer than doing what I'm doing here. Because doing flash guards are extremely risky. Like, every single flash guard can basically kill me. Actually, every attack that this monster can do actually right now can actually kill me. But you gotta be super careful.
Something's coming. Be careful.
Yeah, it's super pissed now.
It's so vicious.
Yeah, I don't know why they're introducing this so early on, but they are. And I'm worried because like, he's not getting stunned at all. That to me is my real concern. Damn it. Uh-oh. Damn it. And I'll back up. Actually, no, here.
Eat that. Come on. My turn now. Leave it to me.
Damn it. I can't believe I was able to get that. Come on. I got your number, buddy. Gonna roar. Oh, I just put myself in trouble.
Leave it to me.
Got him. Ooh.
Such ferocity.
I guess the game is determined you haven't... If that yellow's the weak point, though. At least it should be. Oh my god. Well, I wonder what its weak point was
In
then.
fact, be...
Thanks for saving my ass. I don't know who you kids are, but I love you anyway.
What do you think you're doing?
Wait, why did Adol get hit?
Sorry about that, little lady. Guess I got a little carried away expressing my gratitude.
Your words will more than suffice.
I had the active lock on, though. And now it's triangle. Unless I could actually hit other like active lock onto it.
Ugh. How uncouth.
What's your name? Or, well, he definitely was a passenger on the Labardia.
Oh, the name's Sahad Nautilus. I'm a fisherman from the Grecian region.
Huh.
I hopped aboard the Lombardia to head home after being away on a long job. Nice to meet you.
Adol introduced himself.
I'm Laxia. Laxia von Roswell.
Adol and Laxia. Got it. Man, all the islands of the Gate to Sea, and we just had to wash up on the Isle of Seiren.
You know of it?
Of course I do. Growing up in Greek, my folks would always tell me, "You better behave, Sahad, or I'll leave you marooned on the Isle of Seiren." Every time my pop threatened to dump me here, I'd get so scared I'd piss my pants.
So where you're from, the locals know to avoid this place? Do they also know beasts such as this could be found on this island?
Nope. Well, at least, I didn't before today. Any ship what comes near the Isle of Seiren sinks into a watery grave. Or so it goes. But no one really knows what this place is like. I mean, I've heard folks claim they came ashore here, but they must have been spinning yarn.
Are you worried about the beasts, or have you figured something out? Yeah, I don't know. Like, triangle is supposed to be this auto-targeting. I honestly thought you just need to press it, and there it goes. Because, let's be honest, I was definitely hitting the head. And it was showing yellow damage, which meant it was its weak point. I think it was just more of a tutorial boss to show weak points. Instead of, like, getting off stuns. I think that's what it was for the most part. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her.
No, not yet. Anyway, we should keep searching.
Man, I got the worst luck.
You know, she reminds me of Karna for some reason.
I found this on the beach. Ended up smacking that beast with it by accident. Right in the kisser.
That's an interesting weapon, or you're really going to fight with that? He's literally fighting with what is probably the ship's anchor. That is... An interesting weapon.
Ain't it? Figured I could use it to protect myself, but it ended up landing me in some pretty hot water.
Honestly, this is a honestly, a lot of Falcon bosses I could see just being enemies in Monster Hunter, especially this guy. It's still awake.
Huh?
It's still alive.
Look out!
No. No. Oh, thank goodness. It times to run. Well, I guess we didn't kill it.
Scared the hell out of me just now. But this ending works for me.
I suddenly feel extremely fatigued.
You and me both, little lady. What with that thing chasing me around? I'm surprised I'm still standing. Oh, looks like I worked up quite the appetite, too. Say, how about you take me to your camp?
She reminds, honestly, Lexia reminds me of Carnoa's royalty.
Switch!
Well,
Allow me!
Yeah, my turn now!
if I actually knew what I'm supposed to do here. Hello, please help me. No. I have new skills. Eye Wave and Vortex. Sahad Nautilus, a strong fighter who exerts powerful strikes in a wide range. Though his mobility is low, his HP is quite high. You know, I honestly would hope a better... You know, an actual description of the character would have been nicer. Although I do love the artwork, though. I'm surprised, though, of Adol's outfit, though. And so what about the boss? I'm curious. Bone necklace. Oh, we are definitely equipping that. Well, to be it simply, you'll see soon enough. I love it. Thank you, Lord. Amazing support. I'm assuming I can actually just go around this entire area. Yeah, it wants me to go back to camp, but I want to explore the rest of this area. I do think I will take the time to try and change my control setup, because it works, and I feel I could get used to it, but I, at the same time, don't think I can. I don't think it's optimal. I think that's my problem right now. And I really need to actually think of a good setup. Because there's, like, the switch between characters is nice. Now it's down to one button. How would it be comfortable fighting with higher stats? I kind of would expect it, honestly. And I probably would be okay with it.
Let's go.
Although it is interesting, though, they added the break system to the individual characters. Like, I think that's one of the interesting parts about this whole system. I'd be used to it. This game, like, these games kind of prepare you for that sort of thing. Like, hey, here's this boss you fought. Now fight a stronger version of it.
Allow me.
Let's go.
My turn now.
Let's go.
I'm surprised I actually got the guard off that. At least you only have to hit the things once. Also, I'm going to just kill everything I can for experience, because I'm clearly going to need it. Dungeons are. Dungeons are a girl's best friend. Oh, have no doubt in my mind this game is going to be like double or triple the amount of damage and such from what this game is really supposed to be. Really? That's what I have to aim for? Can I? There's gotta be a way. Flexible branch. From what I remember, honestly, for a lot of these games, it's pretty much, if you're going to be fighting, like, anything on the higher difficulties, expect them just simply to do more damage, but to give less gold and experience. You know, actually, I just realized something. I have not been getting any gold at all throughout this entire adventures. I am now actually worried. I am actually worried about this now. Like, I'm actually still tempted about Inferno. But it's the whole, like, no using potions is actually the part that really sucks. Sonic Slide mastered. Nice. I have completely forgotten my commands. Wow, this ability is not great. That ability is going to suck for a while. I'm also surprised its power didn't change at all. There we go. Takes a bit of doing to actually get that off. It's still weird that you can jump. Still really weird that you can jump. Honestly, though, like, they've always made these games where you can beat the game at the highest difficulty possible. As long as you're willing to put up with it. They don't really actually require a huge grind or anything like that. Usually if you play smart, you conserve items, and you take the time to do, like, side quests and stuff, you'll usually always be ready to just simply beat the game on the highest difficulty possible. Who might this be? I'll introduce Sahad. You're the captain of Labardia. Sahad, I'm truly sorry for your... Wasn't your fault. Huh? Judging by the current and the weather, this wasn't no ordinary sinking. I'm pretty sure them scary-looking tentacles are at fault for what happened. What we should really be worrying about is who those tentacles belong to. I really hope it's not the legendary Kraken. Huh? Anyway, I guess we can chalk this up to bad luck. I may be just a fisherman, but we men of the sea gotta stick together. Thank you, Sahad.
I hope this means more castaways are gonna start showing up. Oh?
Dogi!
And who might you be?
I ran across him while I was searching this area.
Hey, Adol! Looks like our bad luck hasn't quite run out yet.
I'm sorry, I just had to do it. Dogi, you made it!
Of course I did. I'm totally fine. It's gonna take more than some giant tentacles and a sinking ship to kill me. After the attack, I grabbed hold of some floating debris and rode the current till I washed up here. I swear, this stuff only happens when I'm with you. Never a dull moment when you're around.
You're welcome. Or you know you like it. I'm sorry, which one do you guys want for this one? I know I've been leading it here, but this is the sass I love. I'm actually surprised how different they made Dogi. Actually, you know what? These actually made Adol look really different too with his hairstyle. His haircut really does look a little, really different. I'm gonna say it. You know you like it.
Maybe. Not as much as you do, though.
How can they be so cavalier?
I guess that's what makes those two adventurers.
Yeah, I don't know what your deal is, but I can already tell I'm gonna like you both.
Adol, we've been through a lot today. Let's compare our information so we can plan our next course of action. As you can see, we now have the makings of a base camp in place, thanks to Dogi. The sun is already beginning to set. Let's rest up here for tonight.
I'm actually also surprised this game is divided up into chapters, too. I actually just didn't think about that until now. Are you certain, Dogi? Yeah. I washed up on the beach just south of here, and I definitely saw another set of footprints in the sand. You don't think it could be another Lombardia passenger? It's quite possible that several passengers have drifted ashore onto this island. Also, the footprints weren't that big. They could have belonged to a woman or a child. Oh, that's worrying. Yeah, I searched the area, but they must have already left. We should search for them at once, but it's simply too dangerous to explore an unfamiliar area at night. I hope they're safe. Let's search for them in the morning, Mr. Kristen. Something else I'm worried about is the monster that attacked you. All my life, I ain't never seen a beast so that ferocious. Based on your account, that beast may be indigenous to this island. I can't believe something so large and aggressive could be lurking here. Beasts like that always pose a real threat to us castaways. If there are other passengers on this island, we gotta bring them and gotta find them and bring them here fast. Yes. We should fortify this area to better defend ourselves. Are you feeling alright, or do you know something? I also just realized how tranquil this music is. I'm fine. Starting tomorrow, I would like you to oversee the development of this base, Dogi. Sure thing. What do you want me to do exactly? We need to build up our base so the castaways can be safe until we escape. We obviously need shelter from the inclement weather, but we also need a place where we can store food. Eventually, we'll need to build a facility where we can construct the ship we'll use to escape. Wow, you're serious about this. Sounds like you want this base to become a regular castaway village. Indeed. I think you're the perfect man for this job. I'll assist you in any way I can. Just leave it to me. I can't wait to get started. Adol, I'd like you to continue drafting the map while you search for the other passengers. Perhaps tomorrow you can expand the scope of your exploration. Adol nodded. You didn't need that text box there. Still, knowing monsters roam this island, adventure or not, I must admit that I'm worried for your safety. Much as I'd love to join you, Adol, I gotta take care of things here. Aww, Dogi. In that case, I'll go with him. That beast may have got the jump on me, but I'm a tracker and pretty damn strong too. I see, then please accompany Adol. What about you? Are you gonna go with Adol too? Yes, I will. Yeah, welcome aboard. Now then, I think we should all get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow and plenty of work to do. Thank you. Also, I think the first time I just realized this place has actually two moons. Chapter 1, the Island of Seirin. Come on, back in the barn, everyone. Yes, you're such good boys. Adol hears a girl's voice that he does not recognize. Is this a dream? Ah. What's the matter, Dana? Father, people are coming to this valley. Another vision then. Yes, its hue was crisp and clear. I think they'll be here tomorrow morning. Dana, are you? I'm okay. I personally decided to do this. You don't need to worry about me. I'm fine. I understand. Still, I wonder who they are. They didn't look like the people I know. They were wearing robes and riding carts pulled by big beasts. They're probably not merchants either. They never come this way during the rainy season. I wonder who you saw. The Temple of the Great Tree? The hallowed ground before the Great Tree of Origins, where the maiden resides. Then Dana is... Yes, your daughter has been blessed with outstanding essence. We've come to escort her to the temple. Oh, but this is so sudden. Yes, we understand that. However, as you're no doubt aware, your daughter was chosen by the Oracle. I know. we can't refuse. Father, I've decided. The houses visited by the messenger are said to receive blessings afterward, right? And... oh, we're gonna head straight into a culture I'm not aware of. Chapter 2, The Castaway Banquet. We've got hammocks. Good morning. Why do you look so tired? I had a weird dream. A weird dream? I guess even adventurers get the occasional nightmare. We're supposed to search for more castaways, remember? We are? That's right, let's get going. I'm gonna play dumb. Stop acting like you want to go back to bed and start getting ready to leave. Mr. Kristen, there's something I'd like to show you before you start getting ready. I was out for a walk this morning and I found a crate that had washed ashore. Inside, I found some clothes that looked to be your size. What kind of clothes? Those I'm wearing are fine. What kind of clothes? They're well made and look appropriate for exploratory excursions. Please, come this way. She just wants to pay back the favor. That's one heck of a getup. What do you think? These clothes are certainly more durable than a sailor's uniform. They're whatever. Thanks, I like them. $8 is never rude. Thanks, I like them. But please don't get the wrong idea. Given the circumstance, I merely thought we should use whatever we can find. Anyway, I still haven't seen Sahad this morning. Let's find him so we can begin our search. Changing costumes. Select equip in the camp menu to change your costume. Select costume at the bottom of the equip screen to change costumes or equip attachment items. Attachment items? Why does this keep saying I have some sort of skill? Oh. Okay. Alright. Want to do that. Excel Caliber is a skill. Interesting. Well, I think if anything, we might want to actually stop here for the night. This feels like... it's weird that this game actually has chapters, but it's still kind of interesting. Huh. So I guess you get different outfits throughout the game. That's actually interesting. I'll have to definitely do something about the figuring out what to do with the whole control setup. It's doable, it's workable, but it's still weird. Like, that's the one thing I'm not getting used to yet. Oh, you even get...
Trifling bat. I will end you!
oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Hello. Lexia von Roswell. Age 19. A noble daughter of House Roswell of Garmin. Holds herself and others to uncompromisingly high... uncompromisingly... I can't say it. High standards. Sahad. Age 41. Oh... there's dating sim stuff here. A fisherman from Greek who possesses an abundant knowledge about the ocean. Emotionally honest to a fault. Dogi. Adol's good friend and muscle-bound partner. Though rough around the edges, he is an honorable, kind-hearted man. Villager's notes. 1. Skilled laborer. Adept at both manual labor and careful construction. He focuses efforts fortifying Castaway Village. Captain Barbaros. Captain Lombardia. Sports a prominent red beard. Exudes leadership with quiet honor and dignity. Age 46. Captain's duty. Burdened by the loss of Lombardia, he feels more determined than ever to fulfill his duties as captain. Cool. There it is. I was wondering, actually, about this whole thing. Progress notes. Let's talk to Sahad before we leave. And we'll definitely do that. Love the artwork, too. That's actually really nice artwork. But yeah, that's going to do it for us tonight. I think if anything, we'll end a little bit earlier than normal. Since this game is based on chapters, I feel like we're definitely going to get to a lot. I'm going to have a lot of fun, actually, getting through this game. Let's make sure. Castaway Village, Shawn Nightmare, good. I should talk to... Oh, cool, even leaves a little note, too. Awesome. That's going to do it for us tonight, though. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you definitely will enjoy this adventure here, because Ease is great. It's always a good time. Until then, let me take a look and see who else is streaming at the moment here. Anyone I know who is actually streaming at this time? It is a little later. I've been going for the late night streams as of late. Fortunately, I don't have anyone on my list, actually, at the moment. And so, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave it, like, where we are right now. But if anything, though, we'll definitely keep continuing this tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be doing this over the weekend, but I want to feel like I want to actually do as much as possible this weekend in terms of streaming, since it's my birthday month. So I want to have a lot of fun with this. So, until then, though, thank you all for watching. Hope you have yourself a good Friday. And until then, take care.